National Cricket Coach David Moore. The preparations are underway for the 2013 Division 3 tournament that is scheduled for Bermuda next year. How have preparations been going thus far?
Yeah, look, well, they've been going reasonably well. Like, we've got a good program that has been well organised. We've got a mixture of net sessions, indoor sessions, centre wicket sessions for tactical development, and also obviously fitness and some mental skills approaches. So I think the program itself's in good stead. It's just a matter now of getting more of the players out. We haven't had as much of a rollout as we would have liked, and that is delaying our progression. But as soon as we get more players out, then I'm sure that we'll be able to soldier on and move forward very quickly.
Now, what are some of the things you have in place planning for the 2013 Division 3 tournament?
Well, what we've done, we've reviewed what's happened in the past in the Division 2 in Dubai last year, the year before last, and then the T20. We've reviewed there, and there's a couple of things that come out. Our tactical awareness and our inability to seize opportunities, or when we get under a bit of pressure to soldier through that pressure. So we're going to do a lot more tactical work and working with the players under pressure. We've done a lot of that before, but we still need to do more. I think knowing the wickets that we're playing on, we certainly need to be able to combat spin, and again we've worked hard on the spin, but there's still room for improvement. We've got a couple of tours organised. We're hoping to go to Barbados before Christmas, and then to Florida after Christmas because of the USA. We're playing against the USA there coming up. So it's a fairly well mixed program, and I believe that what we've got planned will give any player who works and commits well every opportunity to be successful in April, May next year.
Now, you've selected or you've invited some 34 local players and those overseas. If you're not happy with the response in a matter of, I guess, a month's time, can we see some sort of other invite of players possibly on the fringe?
Sure, I don't think the door's ever closed for anyone. These were the 34 original selections that were made, and we expected that there would be dropouts. Guys will take football ahead of cricket, or they'll have family commitments or work commitments, and we understand that, and that's everyone's choice. Everyone's allowed to choose what they want to do. So we'll take the people that want to choose cricket, and we'll take them, and if they're willing to work hard, we'll keep working. So yes, the door isn't closed. As I said, it's the initial 34, but after that, if we feel that we're a bit short in one skill area, then we can certainly invite other people along.
Now, what do you think it will take for us to progress out of Division 3 back to Division 2?
Look, I think it's a very tough. It's very hard. The lower you go, unfortunately, the harder it gets, because if you look at who we're playing against, we haven't beaten USA since I've been here at all in any form of the game. We got beaten by Uganda twice in the Division 2, and we beat them in the T20, and we got beaten by Nepal in the T20, and then they're 3 out of the 5 teams that we play. Italy's got one ex-Australian international, Michael Di Venuto. They've also got a current first-class cricketer at Middlesex, Berg, and then you've got Oman, who've been up in the top flight where we were, and they've also come down. So the competition is certainly going to be very, very stiff and very tight. The issue is, for us to do and control what we can do, I believe that again we need our tactical awareness needs to continuously improve, and our play under pressure. And I think that it will help us being at home because we know how to play on these grounds, but again with quality opposition it won't take them too long to adapt. So we need to certainly be very aware of our tactical awareness, working of the singles, bowling to plans, batting to plans. They're the things that we really need to fine-tune before May.
Now, some might argue training close to 6 months in advance of this tournament might be a little too much. What do you have to say to those players who maybe just thinking it's a bit too long?
Well, you're playing international sport, and there's a lead in time in international sport, and I can guarantee you that probably 3 or 4 out of the 5 teams that we're playing are already training. So I think that I have good international experience. I know what it takes to win international cricket games, and I believe that this amount of training and fine-tuning from the base that we have, the gulf between our domestic cricket and our international cricket is still massive. And so we've got to make up for that during training sessions, during off seasons.
All right, well, let's see how it comes out.
Thank you very much.